Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to Trails in the Sky. I believe this is part 27. First of all, I must apologize for my behavior in the previous two parts. I realize that I was a bit irate and very obnoxious during those two parts, and I am very sorry for that. It seems I'm not letting myself enjoy the game as much as I should be doing. And I'm letting myself getting caught up in my emotions. And I realize that's not very enjoyable to hear, so I will try to tone it down, to take a chill pill. Where do I buy items? I forget. It's probably the Boss Market. Yeah, I need to buy healing items and items of that sort. Now I need to remember where the vendors are. Do you have food, or...? You do have food, okay. So yeah, we are on chapter 2. It's just Estelle and Joshua for now. You got reviving bombs. Probably buy 2 of those. We're loaded with cash right now. 13,000 Mira, doing well for ourselves. Oops, there we go. Tier bomb. Good to have those in case a healer dies. Speaking of healers, I should go customize my orbments. Or at least look at them. Oops. Oops. There we go. Alright, so Estelle has water, fire, earth, and a time one. Joshua has a time, a water, and an earth. Now, I'm curious if I should give Joshua an extra water to enhance his healing capabilities, or his water capabilities, or if I should enhance Estelle's capabilities and maybe enhance some attack powers for Joshua. I don't know. I'll play around with that. I will play around with that. I don't think a lot will happen in this episode. Just me running around, customizing my, Why am I here? Customizing my dudes. I don't have access to Shara or, what's-his-face, Olivier at the moment. Oh, I can open another slot for Estelle. I can also open a slot for Joshua. Haha. Alright. Need a lot more Wind Sepith. A lot more Wind Sepith indeed. Okay. So, let's see what we can do here. I can't buy any wind because I just, spent all of it. Wait a minute. 50% chance of success with preventing enemy arts. That costs 300 though. A bit exorbitant, if you ask me. How many do I have right now, I wonder? Alright, Estelle. Actually, no, Joshua. Let's beef you up. Can see enemies from a distance. Well. Is that, in free roaming, or is that in battle? I'm assuming that's in free roaming, but never hurts to make sure. I want to beef you up. Actually, hang on. What if I do this? Well, there you go. Now Joshua has a more tactical role. What if I do this? No, nothing? Okay. Oh yeah, that's not connected via wind. Right, okay. So what if I put another time one there? Defense, maybe? What do I have there? Poison? Poison enemy with 10% chance of success. Shield or evade? I have a feeling defense is the more important stat here, so let's just see here. Let's just take a look-see. That reduces time to cast arts, that's a good thing. I would like to increase defense. Then again, that's looking mighty useful right about now. I could do that. You know what, let's play around a little bit. Let's, oh. I can't have two of the same one. Oh, that's fine. Let's, okay. I'm gonna buy another water one, I think. Oh no, I can't have two of the same one, can't I? Blind enemy with 10% chance of success. Movement, whoa, that costs a lot. You know what, why not? Why not? Gives me more options, eh? Latir, ooh. Oh, there you go. Different combinations give you different stuff. I like that. That beefs up your strength at the cost of defense. That beefs up your dexterity. Okay. You do need more diversity, I think. What does Joshua have in terms of spells? Earth and wind. So you need water and fire, I think. Yeah, that'll do. Alright. Let's see how this works out. Gotta make sure they're equipped with all the beefy stuff. Okay. Alrighty. Let's go to the West Gate. Progress the story. I walked into a house. I'm sorry. Intruding on your lovely afternoon. I'm required to go to the West Gate to, I assume, traverse to a new area. Perfect. Oh, nice. He gets a buff. Flicker impedes, I think. Speed down, penetrate. I believe Flicker impedes arts. Oh, you get an AoE effect. Oh, beautiful, beautiful. But they're weak to water and fire. So, I think... Ooh! Immunity? Man, I'm glad I gave you some some quartz, buddy. The thing is, that does eat up some EP. But that's fine. That is totally fine. Heals 200 HP for allies in the area. It's not very big, but it is extremely helpful. You're weak to fire, you're okay. Why not? Oh, you didn't cast that yet. Whoops. Now I'm curious how long that lasts. Max guard. Hopefully it'll last more than a turn, because that would be great. That would be fantastic. Good, good. Okay, so that lasts pretty much a turn. I guess that could be useful against bosses and very tough enemies. Get the most valuable player beefed up. Nice, alright. So the Sepith is working out quite well, or the quartz. Terminology is escaping me. Crone Pass. I do appreciate not having those extra two party members on my back. Although you can't help but wonder what they're up to. We found out that Olivier is an Erebonian spy, and I'm very curious as to why the Erebonians are seen as the villains. Or as portrayed as antagonists, I should say. Don't want to mess with anybody. Despite feeling more powerful, I don't think I am. Let's keep heading west, eh? Another thing I should do is to pick up those Carnelia chapters, because that's a story I'm interested in reading. Man, we finally made it up here. Once we pass through this checkpoint, we're supposed to be in the Rouen region, right? Yep, that's supposed to be what's on the other side. But unfortunately, it's almost sundown. Maybe we should ask them to let us stay here for the night. I guess we could do that. But we've also got the option to hurry down through the pass and rest at an inn at the foot of the mountain, right? Crossing through the pass at night would be dangerous. With our field of vision limited, we would be on bad footing. There's also the possibility we could fall off a cliff if we were attacked by nocturnal monsters. I wouldn't recommend it. You're right. I guess it could be pretty dangerous. Looks like all we can do is explain our situation to the soldiers at the checkpoint. Minoria Village. Is that a major area? Or is that just like a place? Well, this is unusual. We don't get many travelers at this hour. Did you get lost hiking along the trail? No, not exactly. We're bracers, just so you know. Estelle showed the soldier her junior bracer emblem. Wow, I'm surprised to see that someone your age is a bracer. So are you here with work then? No, actually, we're traveling around the kingdom to become senior bracers. And so we figured we'd travel on foot to get in some training instead of using an airliner. You're going to travel the whole kingdom on foot? Maybe it has to do with being young, but kids are certainly fired up these days. Maybe that's a bit of an overstatement. But I'm going to have to tell you that trying to head down through the pass now would be suicide. Recently we've had an untold number of monsters appearing in the area. It's quite peculiar, really. We've got a rest stop for travelers, so it would be best to stay there for the night. Sweet, thanks a bunch. Man, I wanted to record something because I felt like a piece of shit for not recording it. But, it seems that I'm not really up for it either way. This will really help us out a lot. Don't mention it. Just talk to the chief warrant officer when you're ready to hit the sack. He's in the guard station, straight ahead. Since this place is such a high altitude, it gets really cold after dark. Oh good, a recovery point. Huh? And you are? We apologize for intruding at this hour, but we were actually wondering. Joshua explained the situation and asked if they could stay the night. Estelle tried to make her eyes as large and yearning as she could in the hopes of scoring some free food as well. I see. Well, that's no problem. I can see from the emblem that you're bracers. Feel free to use the room next to here. We really appreciate this, sir. Man, they're so accommodating. As opposed to General Morgan and his hostility towards bracers. It's almost time for me to go on duty. I'd better hurry up and eat while I can. Huh? What are you kids doing hiking at a time like this? It's pretty cold out there, huh? So this is the room for travelers, huh? Yeah, let's get that fireplace on, shall we? Ah, it's so nice and warm. But you know, wood stoves just feel so much more cozy than these things. Yeah, I agree. Ormond stoves may heat up quickly, and they're certainly efficient, but they can't compare with the feel of a real wood-burning stove. True, but these ones are much easier to use. Hey, I'm sorry to bother you. I heard from the chief that you'll be staying the night. If you need anything for dinner, we'll be happy to share what we have with you, if you'd like. Really? That would be wonderful, thanks. No worries. After the airliners went into service, the number of travelers coming through here drastically decreased. Honestly, with all the free time we've got, we welcome any guests coming through here. Well, in that case, we'll really make sure to eat up. Alright then, give us a little time to get supper in order. And, full disclosure here. I think it's Usher's night to cook, so I hope your stomachs aren't delicate. There sure was a lot of rivalry going on over the Sky Bandit incident. But there are quite a few nice soldiers once you start to talk to them on a personal level. Yeah, that's true. Although I think Liberl is probably about the only place you're going to find nice soldiers. Okay, so, it's not confirmed yet, but Joshua is certainly from another place, possibly the Erebonian Empire, and it was probably hinted at during the prologue when Cassius brought him in, but I think I was too dense to pick up on that. What do you mean by that? Don't take me too seriously, I was just thinking out loud. In the meantime, let's put our bags down somewhere. So is it a possibility that Joshua is not who he says he is? Oh man, I'm so stuffed. They said not to expect much, but the food was pretty good, didn't you think? Yeah, it was, certainly like nothing I've ever had before. Excuse me for disturbing you. Oh, sir, the meal was delicious. Thanks so much. Yes, thank you. Really? You must have taste buds of iron, too. I mean, I'm glad to hear that you enjoyed it. Anyway, we've had another guest arrive, so if it's not too much trouble, could you two share the same room? Another guest? In the middle of the night like this? They must have some serious guts to be hiking around the mountains at this hour. I bet it's Shara. I bet Shara's gonna rejoin the party and I'm gonna have to, like, configure her ornaments as well. But no, we don't mind. It's not like we're paying to stay here either. Excuse me. I really appreciate that. He's actually in the same line of work as the both of you, so I'm sure you'll get along just fine. It's a he, and he's a bracer. I'm guessing it's Alex, that dude we met up earlier that had a few lines to say and then he dashed off. Maybe. Maybe. Or maybe it's Cassius and it's like a really nice surprise. Huh? The same line of work? I knew I'd seen you two somewhere before. Yeah, it's Alex. Or, is Alex his name, I think? The Heavy Blade Agate. 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 I don't know. I don't know why I had Alex in my head. He looked like an Alex. Oh, so you know each other already, huh? By the way, Agate, what do you plan to do about dinner? I appreciate the invitation, but I had something before coming up here. All I need is somewhere to crash for the night. Understood. Go ahead and divide up the beds amongst yourselves. Alright, good night. Now, if I remember right, weren't you Cassius's kids? What are you doing sleeping in a place like this? What happened to Sherazard? Shara returned to Roland. Now it's just the two of us traveling together. We're thinking of making our way around the kingdom in order to become senior bracers. We're going to see the places we want to protect and train so that we can do just that. Senior bracers? Traveling the entire kingdom on foot? You two are really a bunch of carefree brats, aren't you? What did you just call us? There's no way the two of you are going to simply become senior bracers. Use your brains and think about it for a moment. Say what you want, but we helped in the arrest of the Sky Bandits. And we've even got some recommendations, so quit treating us like we're a bunch of kids. Oh, that? I heard all about it from Old Man Lugran. Alright, let me put it to you this way. Suppose you had been the only ones there. Do you think you could have solved the incident? Just you two alone without Sherazard's help. Well, I think it would have been very difficult. That's pretty obvious when you think about it, huh? You two are newbies and little brats, to say the least. Not to mention you're lacking in strength and experience. You don't have the ability to make quick, sound judgments. If you get all caught up in yourselves and forget that, one of these days you're going to get the rug pulled out from under you. That's one of the screenshots on the Steam page, this very conversation here. We're not all caught up in ourselves. How about you yourself, Mr. Macho Man? What were you thinking trying to hike through the pass at this hour of night? You're either plain careless, or maybe that bandana's just a little too tight. Watch your mouth, brat. I'm trying to hone my skills, unlike you amateurs. And besides, I'm here for work. Don't try and compare my actions with your tourist training. You work for the guild? Yeah, that's right. The work your old man forced on me. Huh? Dad pushed his work onto you? Forget about it. I've got an early day ahead of me, so I need to get some rest. You two quit talking and get some sleep, too. Ooh, is he gonna become a party member? He just avoided finishing the conversation. Well, he did drop a tidbit about Dad. That's something, at least. Look at his resting sprite. That's so casual. I love it. Enough already, you two. Just shut the hell up and let me sleep. You better stop poking around where you shouldn't, or you're gonna get burned. Instead, why don't you get your behinds over to Ruan and do some jobs listed on the bulletin board? That's far better suited for the likes of you. Hey! Looks like he's asleep. And just as quickly as someone I know. Don't you even dare suggest that I'm anything like this jerk. What's his deal anyway? It seems to me like all he's trying to do is pick a fight. Relax, Estelle. It's true we're still just novices at this. It could be that he just said to us because he was worried about us. Do you really think so, Joshua? I wish I could say for sure, but I don't know. But he definitely did get one thing right. We should turn in for the night. We've got to hike down through the pass tomorrow. I'm all riled up now, but I guess there's nothing to be done about it. Unless we doodle on this jerk's face and then go to sleep. I'm pretty sure he won't wake up with the way he's snoring. Don't even think about it. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm ready to take over for you. Oh, is it that time already? Really makes me wonder if anyone really needs to stand guard with nobody coming through here. Don't you think it would be better if we just kept the gate locked all night? Unfortunately, rules are rules, and it's our job to follow them. We just got over the Sky-Bandit mess, and now things seem to be going downhill. What's the matter? Did you hear something? It sounds like some rustling leaves. You sure it's not just the wind? Oh, good, monsters. What the? A pack of wolves? You've got to be kidding me. What was that? Sounds like something's going on. I'm going to go check it out. You two stay here. Now you just wait a minute. I think we'd better go see for ourselves just in case. Of course that's what we should do. Ooh. The OST's all like frantic now. Good thing I got that recovery. Oh my god. Wolves! This is bad news. We better hurry and back them up. Hey, forget it, you kids. Why are you trying to stop us from helping? And you call yourself a bracer? Don't get me wrong, it's just that it's the army's job to protect the checkpoint, not yours. These guys are well trained, so they should be able to take care of them in no time. You'd just be getting in the way. But I'm pretty sure we could... It's just like he says, this is our job. Now get back inside, you three. But... Crap. What the heck's going on here? Estelle, the other side. Seems like something's happening on the wrong side of the checkpoint. What? Incredible! He's even stronger than the rumors suggest. Ha! So you intend to surround me, huh? You're pretty clever for a bunch of mutts. We've got you covered. Hey, get back inside. You can't stop us from helping you out. We'll try to help you out without getting in the way. Fine, whatever. Just make sure not to get caught beneath my heavy blade. Alrighty. So is the gate supposed to be a tank? So we got a single, an area, and a self. CP 50, max HP. Oh, okay. Alright. Let's see what the Flame Smash does. Ah, you missed. Alright, Joshua. Support your fellow, Actually. Oh, there you go. Now, Estelle. Estelle. Lay down some support, will ya? That actually does some decent damage now. That was some good positioning there. So Joshua's got his S-Break. Oh, you got a crit. Okay. And you've got a strength up. Agate's got a crit. Should I start calling him Agate? I don't know how they want me to pronounce it. Line? Line. There you go. Take advantage of the battlefield. Alright, Agate. I'm gonna start calling him Agate. Area. You got a crit. This should do a decent amount of damage. Nice. We survived that battle. He even sounds like an edgelord. My god. Whew. Looks like we managed to take care of all of them. Yeah, there were a lot of them, and they were pretty formidable. Looks like you handled yourselves better than I would have expected. But then again, maybe it's only natural if you learn the basics from your old man. Huh? Don't get me wrong. I mean, you did well for newbies. You're still a heck of a long way off from becoming senior bracers, though. Hey, was everything okay over here? Yeah, it's all good. We took care of everyone, last one of them. How's your injured guy? Luckily, he just suffered a few minor cuts and bruises. I'm just glad you happened to be here. I should have expected as much from the heavy blade Agate. I didn't do much. And these kids didn't do a half a bad job either. Is that so? Well, thanks to you two, then. Sure. Well, we intend to patrol the area just in case. How about you guys get inside and get some rest? We'll do that, but you be careful. Alright, I guess it's time for me to get back to bed. We shouldn't have to worry about any other dangers tonight, so you two be good kids and get some sleep. Huh? Am I imagining things, or did he just give us a compliment? He may have recognized our ability. Maybe he's a lot more straightforward than we made him out to be. I don't know about that. But he certainly talks big, that's for sure. Estelle. Estelle, wake up. Come on, can't a woman have her beauty sleep? Joshua? Is it already time to go to the guild? What are you talking about? This is the Crone Pass checkpoint. Oh, right. We had that monster scare last night and... Huh? Where'd the red-headed jerk go? Looks like he took off earlier this morning. Apparently he had an urgent job to attend to. Oh. And after we helped him fend off those monsters last night, too. How rude of him not to say anything before leaving. It's not that big of a deal, Estelle. How about we get ready ourselves? I'd like to make it through the pass by noon. Alright. It's off to Ruan we go. Alright. Half an hour in, I think that's a solid amount of content. Thank you very much for watching. Trails in the Sky is available on Steam for $20. The sequel, second chapter, is also available on Steam for $30. Highly recommend you pick these up if you're into JRPGs and strong characters and story. Again, I have to apologize for my my behavior the past couple of episodes. I even had to edit out some vulgarities that I uttered just because they astounded me. Like, I can't believe I got so riled up over this lighthearted, cute JRPG. But yeah, if anyone is bothered by that, I'm very sorry. I shouldn't be taking this game as serious as I was. It's like I'm not used to challenge. But yeah, thank you very much for watching. I will see you next time. Toodaloo.